Alright, everyone. This must be a somewhat new house. Oh, garage door's coming up. Oh, gotta go. Take this quickly. And we are off. It is trash picking day with taco stacks. Another day, another penny. Let's find some treasure out here, guys and girls. Should be a fun one. It's a little chilly. 29. Let's find some treasure. Let's do it.
I already sold. Yeah, pretty nice lady down there.
Huh.
There's a dumpster down on 2nd Street with metal in it.
I gotta do all that.
The funeral home over there, I got all the metal.
Alright, man. Looks like we have a bunch of kids' toys out here. Church. I think it's for his church, obviously, right here. I don't know if they have a little playroom or something. The Winnie the Pooh thing is nice. It's kind of really scratched up for me. Cool, though. This person's throwing away stuff again? What in the world? I wonder if there was something right there. So these are old, but they don't sell. Trunks and suitcases don't sell. That one might sell. It's on the left. This one's great. Let's see how well this one is. The handle's still good. That one's alright. That one, the handle's missing. That one, the handle's broken. This thing's all rotted, scratched up. This one, hopefully it opens. It does open. Ta-da! The last time I came here and I found these suitcases at the same spot, there was a trunk here. And the trunk had a bunch of stuff. This is garbage, but they had old boxes over here. It's an old heating pad. Pretty cool. Nice little dovetail box. Might be the bomb to, nah. Might just be a box. Yeah, they have all those old boxes there. Pretty cool. How long they've stored those boxes? Probably from what, the 70s, I would think? 70s and 80s are there? A long time to be storing cardboard boxes. But if you kept things in the boxes for that long, that's how long they would be. It is crazy to think like that. Everything's put away from 40 years ago, haven't touched them. Got a pallet over here on the left. Don't need a pallet. Oh, its nose is broken. Oh, not gonna do that one. Oh, some sort of thing there. Some sort of thing there. Nice table. That's actually scrap metal. This wire, I don't know if it's determined how fast people are going or if people stop at this stop sign. But I'm sure I probably really messed it up because it probably does it for whatever. Your first tire hits it, then your second tire hits it, so now only one tire hit it as I stopped there. Whatever. Some people might be getting what I'm saying. What are those birds? Oh, we haven't seen the snowbirds. I'm confident it's right around now is when we see all the white birds that fly south, and there's like tens of thousands in the sky at one time, and it does it for like 3 weeks. I have not seen them. I just thought of that. Vacuum cleaner. That might be a battery operated vacuum cleaner. I don't think that's just your normal vacuum cleaner. Battery operated vacuum cleaner. Interesting. Thinking those boards over there that are at the curb, I think those are a ping pong table that's folded up. But I don't know if this is a disc changer. It might be. This. I think that's it. Oh, well, something's going on in there. Obviously, whenever you're taking stuff like this for scrap, there is plastic on it. You don't have to remove the plastic. I've mentioned it a handful of times on my channel, but we get new people from now and then. But this goes as light iron, which is pretty much the cheapest metal out there in terms of what the scrapyard would pay you. So if you take that just like that, that's what you're gonna get. It does have probably about 60 to 70% of its weight is in actual steel or metal. So it's fine. I'd say probably maybe 80%, because plastic doesn't weigh a lot. This I thought was, I don't know what that is actually. Had handles on it like you're supposed to carry it somewhere. I don't know if it was a poker table or what. Backdrop. Might have been a ping pong table. It had the color of it. I'm thinking this is a fridge, but it's got wheels on it. So maybe it's a cooker. What do you think that is? I still don't know. Some sort of, I think something for cooking like deer meat or something. The only reason why I say deer meat and so specific is because it has a Sportsman sticker on it, and then on top of that there's a button on there that says meat probe, which maybe it's for smoking meat. It might be a meat smoker. There's also dials that say temperature, lower, higher. So all said and done, maybe for processing wildlife with specifications on deer, aka just a meat smoker, some sort. Finding a fan on a day where it's approaching 35 degrees right now. Everyone's dog is barking. It just must be battling it out. Confident these are wood and not metal, but I say, you know, I'm already here, you might as well stop. Oh no, they're wood. All chewed up. Probably from the dog. Alright, this comes off as very illegally dumped like, but I'm taking it. There's, what is this? I also probably should have documented it, but it was hidden behind a bunch of trash cans, and there was a couple cars out there. It was kind of like I was just driving through, and I wouldn't be able to show you guys unless I actually got out and walked around the cars. But there was an old radio. You know, like the radios that are made out of wood and all that. It's about this size. It has like kind of like a curved top. But yeah, it's about that size. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Jeez. Oh, man, this thing's heavy. Anyway, long story short, it pretty much was exactly that. I'll even take... some of their garbage out there. They never sell at auctions. They're really cool because it's like they're probably from the 40s, maybe even earlier. But they're so heavy, they're just like a very large paperweight in your living room. But it was cool to see it. I didn't know what condition it was in. Been sitting outside, I mean, you never know, but kind of neat, different. I don't know why I'm talking much about because I didn't even show you guys. But it was all the way back there behind us. And it was hiding. Things like that still exist, amazingly. Some wires. All right. Oh, there's a garbage truck. Ugh. Look at that mold. That's where I got some. It's indoor decorations that they designed to make them outdoor. Except you can't put them outdoor because they'll get like so. I think this is where that Eagles thing from last year might have been. It's ringing a bell. The huge Eagles bird mascot plush. I mean, he was huge. He had to be like 6 feet tall. I think I left him because it was like, I found him at this time of the year, or maybe a month from now, and I was like, where am I gonna take him? Who's gonna buy him? He's all dirty. Flea market wasn't open. All right, we got some oddball goodies in here. Take out these aluminum cans, I guess. Throw them in my aluminum can pile. We're going to make a run over to the metal yard. So I know I talked about bringing you guys over to a different yard at some point. I still don't know if that yard is by appointment. Here's my aluminum cans. Once that gets full, I'll take that in and get my $4. Pretty much what you get for it. But I don't know if you have to make an appointment on their website. It says it's by appointment, but on Facebook it says just stop in. And that was posted probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I don't know which one it is. And they'll constantly update their price list. And on the price list it says by appointment only. So I'll have to figure out at some point. I know I have those wheels I have to take over from, I guess, probably about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So yeah, going to load up with some steel, some more steel, and I'm going to maybe take over some aluminum as well and make a little bit of money at the scrapyard. I take out that suitcase also. Guess it's time to make a little bit of money and do a little bit of recycling. Gotta love it. Got myself a nice wooden box here too. Get $1 for that. People who like boxes. Dovetailed, finger jointed, one of the two. This shopping cart is filled, and there's probably not even more than, I would say, $6 here. I think $10 would be a huge stretch. I'm thinking there's probably about, yeah, probably about $6 or $7 here, but we'll see what we get. All right, so I got sheet aluminum for those screens, which still to today I can't figure out how they're sheet aluminum, just because the screens are definitely just not metal. It's one of the newer ones, but I guess they have a way of doing it. But so maybe we did go over $10 with that better stuff. I'm just kind of looking over here. I'm in the light iron pile now. Whole bunch of boat motors. So someone must have scrapped those and they ripped them off of the pile and put them aside. Those boat motors have actually been there for probably close to a month now. I see them every time I come in here. This scrapyard doesn't have a separate area where they sell stuff. Some scrapyards do, however. I know the one in Wind Gap, they have a whole section where you can buy stuff. And some of my earlier videos of doing YouTube, I used to actually go there and scrap stuff. And with that, I used to actually buy some things. But it's always tricky because it's more about they know what stuff is worth as opposed to selling it for a scrap price. Whereas this yard, if I wanted to buy something, probably not those boat motors, but something on the pile that's easily accessible, they might charge me 3 times the price of scrap. The item's worth $200 in terms of Facebook Marketplace value. Doesn't matter to them. They're just charging me 3 times the price of scrap. So maybe it's worth $10 or $20. That's the way they look at it. But it's a lot more difficult to kind of buy here, because if I wanted something, I would have to tell the guy up front about it, and then I'd have to come back on the scale, pick it up, probably go back on the scale, but he'd have to actually see the item. So it's a lot more like go in there, give him cash, go back on the scale, go off the scale. It's a lot longer than just, oh yeah, hey, I want to buy it, here's 20 bucks, let me go grab it quick. So, well, here's why I'm yapping here is because I'm waiting for that truck on that one scale over there to get on and get off so I can get back on and head on out of here. All right, so about $9.50 on the other side. What really bumped me up was definitely getting the sheet aluminum price for those screens. That got me to $6.36. As you see, I crumpled up my receipt for whatever reason. But there was 12 pounds of those screens. So just over $6 there. Prepared stainless steel, $1.68. That was whatever I had on top of the shopping cart. And then Christmas lights over there. Those are Christmas lights I've been saving for probably the last 2 months. $1.50. So you save something for 2 months to make $1.50. It was 10 cents per pound, 15 pounds. So 15 pounds is a decent amount of weight. But 10 cents per pound just, it doesn't really add up to a whole lot. However, I still will continue to keep them aside. Make a little bit of money. They go to the right place. They get recycled the right way. I can't tell you how many times over the winter months I'll find Christmas lights in the recycling bins when doing trash picking, but they do not get put in your recycling bin. However, they can be recycled, just not through your general residential recycling system. Anyway, thanks for tagging along, everyone. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts just like this, and of course, until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.